Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Scampr. And I don't know what this is about, but you play as a squirrel, and that is a whale flying around. So hopefully we can figure out what's going on with this game.
Petunia,
Okay.
once upon a time, we visited your planet Earth.
What?
We never expected that our picnic would do so much damage to your world. We
Okay.
are sorry. We tried to rebuild everything exactly as your goldfish friend Matilda remembered.
What?
Unfortunately, Matilda got lost.
Oh no.
We know it has been a very long time since you were a squirrel on Earth. But we need you to activate all
Well,
the
that's
animals
horrifying.
and turn off the force field.
What?
Find Matilda and make sure everything works. Then you can call a Zeppelin to return to us, where you belong. Best wishes, and hope to see you again soon. The aliens.
What? Okay, first off, this game hasn't been optimized at all. You saw that we were getting like 12 frames per second there. And my computer should be able to handle well more than that. So I'm playing as a squirrel in first person. Oh no! Oh, these are some trash frame rates. Got an awesome jump. So I have an acorn. So what has happened is... Oh, you save by touching an acorn. Okay. Golden acorn. Alright, so... oh, that's not good. And there's my squirrel. My acorn, sorry. I thought I was supposed to throw it at the guy. So the aliens came down and they destroyed maybe just this section of Earth, or maybe the whole planet. And now a goldfish has told them what she remembers the planet was like. And so they've rebuilt it from the ground up from all the stuff they destroyed. And now I'm supposed to make it start happening again, and... God... This is creepy. Yeah, I think it was, yeah. The stream you guys are seeing is even choppier than the screen I'm seeing. This game, yeah, this game has not been optimized at all. I mean, it's in early access, so they have time to fix this, but this is not going well. Okay, it's saying press left mouse button to give an acorn to a pig. And I did, and nothing happened. I will take a hint with O, thank you very much. Probably. Oh, that's a trophy, it's not a hint. The light bulb usually means hint. I'm of a mind that says every game should have a hint system. If you don't have a hint system, you've made a mistake. Because, as I always say, if you don't have it... I mean, obviously, if you're super low budget, I get that it's hard. It can be hard to put in. But what I always say to big-time games is, when people get stuck, no one is going to sit... This is not the 80s anymore. No one's going to sit for 5 hours at a game trying every possible thing to figure out a puzzle. Okay? That's not realistic anymore. When someone hits a thing that stumps them, one of two things is going to happen. Sorry, one of three things is going to happen. Thing one, they use the hint system in your game to tell them what to do. Two, they go to the internet and just look up the answer. Three, they stop playing the game and never come back. Go to the ground floor and activate the animals first. Okay. Which do you want to happen? Because those are the three options. And guess what? If you give them a hint system, they never have to leave your game. And isn't that the goal here? To get them to not turn the game off? Again, this is a change in opinion I've had based on playing hidden object games, all of which have hint systems. See? Marissa's knows what I'm talking about. How do I activate the animals? Wait, what's happening? I have to leave the acorn next to him, and he will absorb the acorn? Is that what's happening? Where are these butterfrees coming from? Is he being activated? I don't understand what's happening here.
Is that a petrified pig?
Well, no, it's a simulacrum of a pig made by aliens.
Creepy.
I know! It's a very creepy game. But I'm playing as Scampers, the adorable squirrel. My Scampers is a chipmunk.
That one has a chipmunk tail.
That's true. That is also a very good solution, Vance. Ah! I'm not okay with what happened in this game. Hey, buddy! Well, the other pig woke up. Somehow I just woke up all the pigs. I don't understand how I did it. So by destroying that one pig statue, I brought all the other pigs to life. This game is baffling. Okay. So let's go and turn off the force field. Oh, me too, Vance. Like I said, I only recently started feeling this way, and it was when I became the Hidden Object Guru and saw that Hidden Object games had this on lock. Had already figured out a better way to handle this. And so that's the Aliens Zeppelin. That is the Aliens Zeppelin that I'm going to get to go to after I save all the animals. So I've turned off the force field, and I can find more animals. This is all very strange. But yeah, dear developer, explain your game slightly better. Just slightly. That's A. And B, maybe, just maybe, optimize it a little so, you know, we don't have these insane frame rate issues that we're getting. What the hell is that? I know that's not easy to do, but you should do it. It's the right thing to do, and a tasty way to do it. I'm referring to Wilford Brimley, who, after starring in the film The Thing, went on to spend the rest of his career selling oatmeal to people. What? So this is a series of stone lions worshipping a giant acorn. What is this game? We play a lot of strange games here. This might be a new level, though. Hey, Pedro. Yeah, well, I'm going to upload a version of this, and it's going to look more coherent than the thing you're seeing on stream right now, which is choppy as hell. I mean, it's still choppy, and it's still bad frame rate. But, it's not as bad as the stream is making it look.
Might be time to switch to a different game.
Oh, we always do. What the hell is that thing? Okay, we got a bunch of deer that are already woken up. That's nice. That is pretty cute. Dear developers, if you ever watch this, your game would get a lot more mileage if we could see the squirrel.
Yeah.
If there was, like, a squirrel running around, and then, like, the squirrel was picking up acorns and either stuffing them into his mouth or a shoulder bag of some kind, or both, and then he was like throwing, or if in the case of his mouth, spitting the acorns at people, people would adore this game. I understand that you made it first person on purpose. This wasn't accidental. I'm just saying, if you want this to get people's mind share, having a cute squirrel in here would go a long way. And now I'm in a haunted cave? Gotcha. Oh, it is definitely Unreal Engine. Look at the lighting effects in this cave. 100% this is Unreal Engine 4. Look at the insane lighting effects we're getting in this cave. Like, I love Unity games, don't get me wrong, but Unity games seem to take a lot of work to end up looking like this, whereas this thing just seems to naturally have this look to it. One thing I'll say about Unreal Engine 4, it's gotten better at doing trees and outdoor stuff. When it started, its outdoors were garbage. Like, any Unreal Engine 4 game would have the most beautiful, like, buildings, caves, tunnels, offices you've ever seen in your life. Then you'd walk outside and it would just be like the ugliest grass and trees you've ever seen in your life. And I know outdoors is much harder to do because you just, unless you want to end up with like the ugliest ground in the world, you can't just have repeating textures the way you do with indoor locations. But the engine as well just didn't handle forests at all. Can I climb trees? I mean, I am a, I think that's a very good, précis of the situation, Vance. If you want to impress people with visuals, get yourself an Unreal Engine 4 license. If you want to impress people with your game's quality, get yourself a Unity. And I'm wondering, I think, what was Nuts made in? I just found out that railroad ties are technically called sleepers. I had to look it up for a script I was writing. I didn't have to. I just like things to be called the real thing. But then I couldn't, bring myself to write the word sleepers, so I just wrote railroad ties. It was a wasted minute. It was a good game. I loved those little mischievous squirrels.
What the hell is this thing? Hi, buddy.
This seems like a pretty huge map. And I'm not saying that just because I'm squirrel-sized. This genuinely seems like a very huge map. Gotcha, Wesley. Yeah, I had to look it up. And, I'm like, my whole life I've been calling them railroad ties. Ever since I first found out about them. I grew up fairly close to railroad tracks. I mean, wasn't one that trains ever went down, but the tracks were there. Oh my god, there's a railroad tunnel up ahead. This is the dream. I don't know why YouTube decided to censor your statement, Marissa, but it's funny that they did. I'll take care of it later. Oh, there you go, Wesley. Sleeper gang would sound kind of creepy, so that makes sense. Where's this river? I'm hearing a river, but I'm not seeing a river. This is all very strange. Oh, no, I know, but the other two times you said nuts, it didn't censor it. That's why I found it strange. See? What was that? What the hell? I threw an acorn and a giraffe appeared. The acorns make giraffes, everybody. Gotcha, Vance. Oh, I was getting the waterfall just from way too far away. Like, it started at full volume the second I got in range. And it hasn't gotten any louder no matter how close I get. Alright, so if I throw... What the hell? Huh. We move to the second map, everybody. That is a pretty good loading screen. Hey, Queen. I like your new logo. Now I'm in a mysterious underwater base. With some sort of hover sled.
Ouch.
You okay?
It hurt my eyes when I looked at it because the hover sled led to blinking lights.
It is very glowy.
It's also very hard to look at this game.
It is. But this is what I'm talking about with Unreal just having beautiful interiors. Like any random Unreal Engine 4 game, you're going to look up and you say, that's the most beautiful interior I've ever seen in my life. And this is a simple $5 game somebody whipped together and put on Steam. And it just has the most beautiful interior you've ever seen. I'm not saying it takes no work, because it obviously takes work. I'm just saying they really do streamline the lighting setups and the textures and the loading. Making sure the texture loading doesn't completely destroy the game. It's kind of fantastic. Woo! We did it! Am I 100% clear on why we did that? No. Not at all. That was the whole map, by the way. That squirrel's really cute. Imagine how popular this game could be if we would see him. Like, remember that game, Metal Raccoon Solid? Imagine how terrible that would be if you didn't have if you couldn't see the raccoon. Can I drive this way? Oh my god. We're taking a railroad trip through the Lost Woods. We're getting strange lens flare effects for some reason. I did, and it was terrible. Aww. Alright, I'm about to say something very controversial about video games. Are you ready? She's not ready. I'll wait.
I'm ready.
More games need railroad handcarts in them.
Valid.
Just sequences where you're driving around on a railroad handcart. You just push a button and he automatically cranks the handcart. Like, no tapping. Tapping is for cowards. Oh, is this the way I came? Those look like waterfalls. Yeah. So, I want you guys to watch this happen. So there should be a code in the game, and I think Vance can back me up, where you calculate the distance away from the waterfall, right? And then you gradually increase the sound of the waterfall as the character gets closer. Why am I being surrounded by these again? Giraffe? Why can I only make giraffes? Anyway, so what should happen is, that is awesome, Horking. Swimming the sea is the best. Be careful, of course. So as you get closer, it should get louder. And what this developer has done is set it so you start hearing the waterfall at about 150 meters away. And then when you get to 120 meters away, in that 30 meters, it goes from the quietest possible version of the waterfall to the loudest possible version of the waterfall. And then the waterfall is just the same volume from 120 meters to standing right at the foot of the waterfall. See, that's the edge of the waterfall. And it's getting louder. Louder. Okay. Louder. And now this is as loud as the waterfall gets for the next 100 meters. It's just full volume the whole way. And I want you to see how far away I am from that waterfall. It's ridiculously loud. Alright, so I'm just going to make 6 more giraffes. because everything about this game is bonkers. Hey, look, it's the statues from Lord of the Rings. Nice. We're going to call it here, because I don't know what's happening anymore. This game is... I'm sure it made sense to the people who made it, but between, you know, my technical issues and the fact that I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, I think we're going to call it. So this has been Scampr, a game that I was, you know, all on board for, because again, I literally own a plush chipmunk named Scampers. But the technical issues and the fact that I have no idea what the game even wants me to do have led me to conclude that we should wrap this up for now. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. I'm going to see you back here for more new and or upcoming games. Oh, and by the way, this game takes up 15 gigabytes on your hard drive, so keep that in mind too. Until then, weird. Au revoir.